Luke says that large crowds were traveling with Jesus, but he turns to them and says things that seem calculated to drive them away. Whoever comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and even life itself, cannot be my disciple. In the idiom of those days, hate could mean not prefer. So the crowd would have understood Jesus to mean whoever prefers father and mother. Even if his listeners could put Jesus ahead of parents, spouses, children, and relations, putting him ahead of life itself is a big order. It's easy to imagine folks answering, okay, well, so long. Jesus continues, almost as if he wanted to drive off those who had not yet left. Whoever does not carry the cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. Those folks knew about crosses. A cross was one of the most cruel tortures ever devised, and some of the people with Jesus may have seen it. So, more may have said, gotta go. Apparently, there were still some brave souls left, because Jesus continues his discouraging words. Before deciding to follow him, one should weigh up the consequences. What exactly will it cost to follow Jesus? He finishes up by saying, so therefore, none of you can become my disciple if you do not give up all your possessions. That includes such possessions as wealth, family, and even life. That's a steep price to pay. Some people do choose to prefer Jesus over father, mother, spouse, and all the rest. Some of them choose Jesus over life itself. Even in Christian families and communities, a decision to follow Christ more wholeheartedly can provoke opposition, tears, and ostracism. What about me? Have I done anything lately because of my faith that at least raises eyebrows? Has being a disciple of Jesus cost me anything beyond what I might put into the collection basket at church? Probably not, and there are two possible reasons for that. The first may be that I've been lukewarm in my faith. Perhaps I've not made any choices lately that would put my faith in conflict with the world. Perhaps I even continue to call myself a Christian simply in order to avoid problems with fathers, mothers, and others. But there may be another reason I have not made any hard choices. Perhaps I've not yet been presented with a situation in which I have had to make a really difficult choice to live as a Christian. I think that is what Jesus' examples today remind us. Obviously, every moment of the Christian life is not a call to martyrdom or heroic virtue. Usually, the Christian life consists of getting from wake up in the morning to bed down in the evening while trying to live the unheroic virtues. Jesus talks of a builder estimating costs and a king weighing his resources for war. A builder does not put up a skyscraper or even a pigsty every day. Even the most warlike rulers have days of armistice, if not peace. They plan for the special situations. Jesus is telling us to do the same. If we embark upon the Christian life, there will be many times of calm. There will be times when our faith seems no big challenge to us or the world. But if we sign on for the life of a disciple, we must know that we may be called upon at any moment to make big decisions, to take radical actions that may turn our lives upside down. I once spoke with a man who was the only Christian in the Tokyo Fire Department. He said his work was like his Christian vocation because at any moment he might be called upon to give his life for the sake of others. We're like firefighters. They may be sitting around watching TV together or cooking a meal, but they know that at any moment they may be called to face unknown dangers, to risk their lives. A A training program for firefighters that did not mention anything about fires would be a very strange one. Today, Jesus is telling us to be ready for fire so that when it comes, we will not be surprised, but resolute, knowing that the crisis today is one we took into account from the start.